Hello everyone, and welcome to the Jambar in 10. I'm Josh Robinson.
And I'm Will Anderson.
Father, son, officer, and friend. The life and service of former Ohio State Highway Patrol Officer Nicholas Caton was honored at YSU on October 22nd. Jambar reporter Nick Carlisle-Hanchard has more.
The ceremony began at 1 p.m. and was held at the Zidane Family Arena in Beakley Center. The service was attended by family and friends, among other state dignitaries such as Governor Mike DeWine and Lieutenant Governor Jim Tressel, along with Ohio State Highway Patrol Superintendent Colonel Charles Jones and other law enforcement agents from across Ohio. Throughout his speech, DeWine shared stories of Caton's hard work and goodness.
And perhaps that is one of the most important lessons that Trooper Caton can teach us. He lived his life with hope, with great gusto, and with great spirit. His light and the hope that he brought into every room he entered will never diminish.
Colonel Jones said Caton epitomized love of country and state throughout his career.
His love of country began in uniform as a soldier, serving our nation with courage as a combat veteran in the Ohio National Guard. Even as he transitioned to the Ohio State Highway Patrol, this call to serve never left him.
For the Jambar, I am Nick Carlisle-Hanchard. Thank you.
The Varsity Club restaurant in downtown Youngstown, a giant mural of Pete the Penguin can be found. Standing at 35 feet tall, it was created by Youngstown firefighter and muralist Pat McGlone. Other works of McGlone's can be found at the Apollo Center and Erie Terminal. The Varsity Club maintains a close relationship with YSU, sponsoring the university's athletics and holding an NIL agreement with the football team. The Varsity Club can be found at 131 West Commerce, open from 11 a.m. to 10 p.m. Wednesday through Saturday and 4 p.m. to 10 p.m. Monday and Tuesday.
The Fostering Penguins program is Youngstown State University's newest way to support its students. The program was launched this fall with a $2,500 grant and designation received from the Ohio Department of Education and Ohio Children's Alliance. Joy Pocola-Byers, Interim Vice President of Student Affairs and Dean of Students, said the program was initiated to assist students who have foster care experience throughout their high school careers.
So about a year ago, we received a grant from Ohio that was specifically looking at providing additional support for students that have gone through the fostering system, and knowing that when there are some additional resources made available to these students, they are more likely to be academically successful and feel grounded and belonging on the university campus.
Several local businesses in downtown Youngstown are partnering with Crawl With Us for its third annual Halloween bar crawl. The event will take place this weekend and features 9 bars. Check-in begins at Penguin City Brewing Company from 4 to 6 p.m. tonight and at Mbibi Martini Bar from tomorrow from 5 to 7 p.m. More information on the event can be found on the Crawl With Us website. We'll be right back after these quick messages.
We know you hear it all the time. Why Youngstown State University? Why go to a school in the Mahoning Valley of northeastern Ohio, surprisingly beautiful as that may be? Why live on a campus that sits on the edge of the Rust Belt, historic and inspiring as that may be? In short, why choose Youngstown State? Here's why. Because when it comes to engineering, medicine, sports, business, and the skills you need to take your place in the future, we take a back seat to nobody because you can afford us. And we will afford you the opportunity to build the future you want and the life you desire. Why Youngstown State? Because we care about you, your success, and our future. Together. Youngstown State University. Now you know why.
Welcome back. The Youngstown State football team delivered one of its most dominant performances of the season Saturday afternoon, rolling past Murray State at Stambaugh Stadium. Zach Flesch has the highlights from the Penguins' impressive showing on both sides of the ball.
The Penguins came out firing at the Ice Castle, racking up more than 500 total yards of offense and scoring 38 unanswered points in a 51-17 win against Murray State. Junior quarterback Bo Brungard led the way with 5 total touchdowns, 2 passing, 2 rushing, and 1 receiving. The new Middletown native completed 22 of 25 passes for 248 yards and tied the second longest completion streak in program history with 13 straight. Then early in the fourth quarter, Flash Wilson electrified the crowd with a record-breaking 100-yard kickoff return, the longest play in YSU history. In response to Wilson's career day, he said before the kickoff he knew he was going to field the ball and return it for a touchdown.
As soon as it got kicked, I'm screaming, I'm taking it, and then, I just followed my blockers, waited for him. We had a party in the end zone.
Senior Max Tomczak added 7 catches for 75 yards and a touchdown, while Wilson had another score through the air. On defense, sophomore Graydon Rollins led the team with 7 tackles, and senior DJ Harris grabbed an interception as YSU held Murray State to just 79 rushing yards. Following the win, Coach Phillips was pleased in his all-around team win.
No matter who you're playing, whether it's South Dakota State, North Dakota, it don't matter, that you're more focused on what you are doing, how you're executing, the consistency in our preparation, the consistency in our execution, the consistency in the mindset that you got to come ready to play in the Missouri Valley Football Conference every week, no matter who you're playing.
With the win, the Penguins improved to 5-3 overall and 2-2 in the Missouri Valley Football Conference. Next up, YSU hits the road to face top-ranked North Dakota State. Kickoff is set for 3:30 p.m. at the Fargo Dome in Fargo, North Dakota.
The Youngstown State women's volleyball team kept its Horizon League momentum, rolling with 2 home victories. The Penguins are now in position for the Horizon League Conference Tournament play.
The Youngstown State women's volleyball team topped Horizon League records with back-to-back wins at Zidon Family Arena, shutting out the University of Wisconsin in 3 sets on October 24th and again on October 25th. Senior Abby Householder assisted the Penguins in Game 1 with 11 kills and 17 digs, then showing up in Game 2 with 14 kills, 13 digs, and 4 aces. These 2 games earning Householder the Horizon League Volleyball Player of the Week award. Junior Gabrielle Machine provided the team with 13 kills to lead the Penguins to a 45-32 kill ratio in Game 1. Machine came up big again just 1 day later in the second game against the Milwaukee Panthers. Machine and freshman Lainey Graffis recorded a combined stat of 19 kills. All of these kills set a 31.3% attack percentage record in the Horizon League. This record stood since 2022 and was led by the University of Wisconsin's Green Bay. Sophomore Taya Nordman helped the Penguins behind the net with 6 blocks, and freshman Cameron Blizniak delivered 39 assists for the team. The Penguins improved to 11-11 overall and 6-5 in Horizon League play. With just 7 games left in the 25 regular season, the race for a tournament spot is heating up. If the season ended today, Northern Kentucky could claim top seed, while Youngstown State would earn the number 4 spot. Wright State and IU Indy currently hold the 2nd and 3rd spot, with Green Bay and Oakland rounding out the top 6. The Penguins also faced Robert Morris away on October 28th. The team's next match is October 31st at 6 p.m. against Oakland away at OU Credit Union Arena.
The Youngstown State University men's basketball team looks to build on last year's historic season. Senior second-year head coach Ethan Faulkner enters the 2025-26 season with 4 returners and 11 newcomers. In his debut season, Faulkner led the Penguins to the program's first ever Horizon League Championship appearance and finished with a 13-7 conference record. Prior to this season, the Penguins were picked to finish 3rd in the 2025-26 Under Armour Horizon League preseason poll. Senior Chris Carroll is one of the returners. In his debut season with the Penguins, Carroll scored in double figures 16 times and recorded 3 double-doubles. Carroll was voted to the preseason All-Horizon League first team. Another contributing returner is senior Jason Nelson. Last season, Nelson ranked 2nd on the team with 87 assists. Senior Emmanuel Zorgville returns after missing last season due to injury. The 7-foot center will anchor the front court following the departure of Gabe Dines. And last night's exhibition match against the University of Akron, multiple transfers made their Penguins debut. Senior Bryson Dawkins recorded his first start as a Penguin and scored 16 points. Dawkins is a transfer from Houston Christian University, where he earned Southland All-Conference honors in the 2024-25 season. 6-year Tyler Robinette and redshirt junior Rich Rolfe are 2 more transfers who recorded their first starts as Penguins. Robinette comes from the College of Idaho, and Rolfe is a transfer from the University of North Carolina at Charlotte. Junior Tay Blackshear led the Penguins last night with 19 points. Youngstown State officially opens the 2025-26 campaign at the University of Pittsburgh on November 4th. Tip-off is set for 7 p.m. with streaming available on the ACC network.
Youngstown State women's basketball has been hard at work and ready to make their mark on the court for the 2025-26 season. After a prior season full of firsts and a foundation laid under a new head coach, the YSU women's basketball team enters the season with second-year head coach Melissa Jackson, several returning players, and 3 newcomers to the program. The Penguins wrapped up the 2024-25 campaign with a 12-19 overall record and a 7-13 mark in Horizon League play. In Jackson's first year, she guided the Penguins to a top 5 defense and the best offensive rebounding team in the Horizon League. This season, the Penguins returned 9 players and welcomed 3 newcomers to round out a 12-player roster. In an article from Horizon Roundtable, Jackson said that the level of retention speaks volumes about the culture the program built during her first year. Those student athletes really believe in our program, and that's been wonderful. Whether it's summer workouts or official practices, they know the drills, the standards, and the expectations. We've also added some fantastic transfers who will make an immediate impact and a freshman who's already playing beyond her years, Jackson stated. The season's schedule features several high-profile matchups. On November 12th, Youngstown State will travel to East Lansing, Michigan to face Michigan State University, a Big Ten Conference opponent. Later in the month, November 25th, the Penguins will host the University of Toledo in a rematch of their 2013 Women's National Invitation Tournament meeting. Youngstown State women's basketball tips off the start of their 2025-26 season on November 3rd at 11 a.m. against Teal College inside of the Zidian Family Arena at Beagley.
That's all we have for you today. I'm John Ostapowitz.
And I'm Josh Robinson, or Superman.
Have a great Halloween, Penguins, and stay safe.
We'll see you here next time.
Support for Jambar TV is provided in part by the YSU Foundation and the Jane F. Lamb Charitable Foundation. Thank you.